weeks, and I'm just gonna kind of give you a heads up on what's been going on in my life recently. So I hope that you guys don't mind. This setup, this lighting setup is a little bit funky today. I am figuring it out, but I wanted to draw attention to this beautiful thing in the back quickly. We have a new bee on the wall. So if you ever want to have your bee on the wall, join the membership program. Just click the join button down below. Helps the channel out a lot, but I just wanted to give a quick shout out to casual viewer for hopping on. So let's just talk about what's been going on in life recently. So it is currently mid-April, and a lot has happened in my life. A lot has happened in my life. This month, a month ago in mid-March, as a lot of you know, I ran the LA Marathon. The LA Marathon, which was very, very exciting, very, very scary. It was terrifying, honestly, but I did it, and that is on this channel. You can go check it out. So I trained for all of that, and then some other things that have been going on is I worked on a movie. So I work in entertainment, Los Angeles, that's where I live, and I work as a location scout for TV and movies, and I did a movie for a week. So just so you know, a movie like 90 minutes to however long, even a couple hours in length. They usually film it for around a month, so it's around like 3 or 4 weeks. The film that I worked on was mostly filmed in New York City, so they spent 3 weeks out there, and then they came here for a week, and that's why I worked on it. So I worked on it for a week. It was really nice. But the industry has been like really, really dead. I don't know if you're in LA or whatnot, but you've probably heard of the strikes that happened last year. Well, those strikes are still hitting us hard right now, and I don't know why. My union is the Teamsters. My union, along with IATSE, are going to be having our negotiations up soon for new contracts, and basically, I think a lot of productions are waiting for that to happen, and that's supposed to happen this month. I've been a little bit distanced from it. I haven't been like really diving in, just because I haven't been getting a lot of work, and I don't think they really need me to do anything. I'm just gonna wait. So it's been a little frustrating having to wait like a year and a half, because before that it was like constant work. Pays really well, and in fairness, I don't know about you, but I actually was shitting on the job a little bit to the universe or to whoever listens to us, right? I remember being like, I want a new job, I don't like this job and everything, and I think God or the universe was like, okay, we're going to take this job away from you, and we're either going to make you appreciate it, or we're going to help you find something better for you, and I think both happened. I found a very good community. I work as a barista, and these last through, I'm almost going to be my family, it's very, I grew up with the knowledge that it's very permanent, and, you should never do it, and all of that stuff. So, I think deep down I've always, thought it'd be really cool, and I'd love to get it, but I'm very afraid of doing it, and I'm also not sure if I'm in love with the design, so we'll see tomorrow. I'm going to be very easy on myself, and if I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. If I do, I'm gonna, so we'll see. And yeah, I think it's just everyone's journey, I get it, people who have tattoos, I think you probably relate to when you first got your first one. It's not even the idea of the tattoo, it's just the idea of being tattooed. It's because I feel like once I get one, I know I'll want to get more, and it's kind of this idea of do I want that on my body or not? We can talk about the pros and cons. A pro is, I think it's really important to, express yourself and to show art, and to, I personally love people that have tattoos on them. I think it looks attractive. I think it looks incredible. I think it's very self-empowering. Empowering. Man, I can't speak. A lot of my friends have tattoos, and I think it looks very, very cool. Let me know what you think down below too. Do you think people look cool with them? I was always attracted to getting them, and recently I did a short film, and I love the meaning of the film, and although it's not perfect, it has a place in my heart, and there's a part of me that really wants to express that on my body. And so that's the design I think I'm gonna get. But the cons are it's permanent. The other thing is that something I've been kind of dealing with, which I don't know if you can relate, if you ever felt this, but I'm afraid of what future me will think. Will future me regret getting it? My family, they're very much like it. I think it's a different generation, but they very much are under the assumption that it will hinder opportunities. Which I could see, but I also don't necessarily agree with. I think it would be fun to kind of be like, I'm an artist, let me get tattoos and everything, but I also am scared. I kind of say this and I kind of feel like I'm leaning towards getting it, because I'm kind of sick of being afraid in life and feeling like I'm running from things and feeling like I'm not embracing who I am or where I am in life. And another reason I'm very anti the tattoo is because I come from an acting background, and actor me, sorry for the horn, actor me is very much protective of his body, and very much like, people won't want to cast you if you have a tattoo and all this stuff. But then I know deep down for me, I think I would love to have it. I also love the message of not that it's a scar or anything, but I like that as you go on in life, although you change, you have this collection of you on you, And I would find it very spiritual, so those are the pros and cons. I'm obviously not really asking for, your opinion about my body, but I'm asking about your opinion with yours. What's been your relationship with all of that? Have you ever questioned getting one? And if you got one, have you liked getting one? So that, and then I kind of stopped running from the marathon. I've been running on and off for a bit. I'll be going to Venice Run Club, which is a running club, which I highly recommend if you ever want to do running. It's very social and it makes running very easy, because you have all these people running with you as well. So, yeah. membership thing, it's like, I can't really explain it, but it's like, it just means a lot. So it's like, it's like the price of a coffee, as we all joke about. I say that a lot, but and you don't even have to do it for my channel, but I think for other people too, it's just, it hits differently than just a subscribing or whatever. So I was just very grateful that casual viewer, joined us on our live and the membership program. It made it really heightened my day and stuff, because, and also the lives, we go live on this channel, I absolutely adore that. It's the best because, and stop by if you ever want, it's literally just us casually chatting, we're friends, all of us, we're talking about what's like happening in our lives, giving each other advice, like joking. It's very, very chill, very, very nice. Every Thursday of the first month, like it's in that of every month, it's the first Thursday at like 7 p.m. PCT. Come swing by. I'm thinking of doing some other random lives. Asmr, go check him out. He does all these beautiful rambles. He does like these lives vertically, and they do very well and everything because they go in the shorts section. But you're probably like, Nick, stop talking about YouTube. And I can, but it is part of my life because I make these for you, for myself. So that's greater than me. But let's talk about outside YouTube. I had a beer fest, which is so funny. Every year I host this event called the Beer Fest. It's LA Beer Fest, where it's like 100 tents of beer outside, and you get a little shot glass and you can go around and taste all these different beers. And this was year 3, and I did that on Saturday, and I actually did a ramble video on YouTube. And I was like, this could be a great video. It's gonna be called, a drunken ASMR ramble. And I was gonna post it on the main channel, but then I watched it, and I am so drunk, you guys. It's very relaxing. It is, but I just don't trust half the things I'm saying, so I still posted it. But it's on my on the members program. So enjoy. But yeah, I have a friend that is going to Greece for like a month or so, and I'm probably gonna hang out with him right after I film this. I've been working on my screenplay. I've been trying to write 3 pages every day for this month of April to work on draft 3. So if you ever want to write something long, like a novel or a screenplay, which is like 90 pages, it helps if you break it up. So for me, I have been, for 30 days, I write 3 pages a day, and I give myself some slack if I, like yesterday was kind of a weird day for me, so I ended up not writing, but I know I'll catch up, and that's okay. It's not meant, like, you're not meant to be a machine, but it's nice because I did that all in February, and I cranked out a 90-page screenplay, and you'd be surprised. You can get a lot of good material, writing material, especially when you don't want to write. I don't know what it is, but the days where you don't want to write are sometimes the days where I find that I found something of a gem. Not while I'm writing it, but in hindsight. I think it's because you have to kind of like go through all the crap to write, and maybe you just like, you're not writing for the sake of writing, like you get past all the fluff. I don't know what it is, but so I'm doing that. And to be honest, between you and me, as you made it this far, I'm assuming if you didn't make it this far, you don't really care, but the last few weeks have been very weird. It's been very off for me. Today was the solar eclipse, which was very cool. We saw it in LA, and I don't know if that has any impact on my mood or anything, but last week or so I've been feeling very like I'm floating in the world, like I'm not grounded, and I don't know if I'm disassociating quite sure what I'm looking for. But I'm just trying to kind of take life as it is, not judge it, not control it, and just do it. So, love life has been interesting, mainly dating. I was trying to go on a date a week. The person I went with actually bought me flowers for the first time last week, which was very, very sweet. I've never gotten flowers, and if you're dating a guy or you are a guy, it's really nice to get flowers. So just, guys deserve flowers as well. And I've been working on trying to be more vulnerable with the people around me and myself. Our mantra or our intention this month is to be patient. I'm trying to do that too. Even with tomorrow, I'm like not trying to jump to conclusions. I'm just gonna take it one step at a time if I'm gonna do the tattoo or not. I might even just go there and allow myself, if I really don't want to do it, even in her presence, I might be like, hey, I'm not gonna do this. That might be ballsy. We'll find out. I also just might wake up and be like not doing it, or I might be like, hell yeah. I'm acting like this is such a casual thing, but I promise you not that it matters. Some people get casual tattoos, but I've been thinking about this since like last November, and I've planned multiple times to do it, and I haven't done it, and I don't know, so we'll find out. I hope that you are doing well, and if you're not, no, that's okay, because I have not been doing the best either. But, I always say this, but I think it's true. Life, changes. So if you're in a rut, it will dissipate, it will change. But something I kind of heard recently that I thought was good is, you kind of need to go through the stuff. I think a lot of sadness and pain and suffering comes from trying to avoid the things that are occurring in our life, and something I'm trying to work on right now is to realize where I am, feel it, and be like, wow, this is not comfortable, and hopefully I can look for opportunities to feel better. It's scary when you feel like you're on autopilot. It's scary when you feel like, when life and stuff, is kind of making you do things, and you're like floating in the world. That can be very, very terrifying. But I promise you, you're not alone, and it's okay, and that's kind of like what life feels like sometimes. You're gonna feel like you're not in control, because baby, you're not. And that is totally fine and perfect and beautiful and amazing, and you're not meant to be controlling all your next steps or what's gonna be happening. And I know, we find a lot of joy and comfort sometimes, but I promise you there's a lot of beautiful things that occur when you aren't in control, and God or the universe, they're gonna present things that are very not in your control, when especially times you feel uncomfortable, in order for you to live a life, to experience a life that you deserve to experience. My friend told me the other day, because he's kind of like dating this toxic boy. Anyway, not like he's like safe, it's just like emotionally toxic, and I just kept telling him, I was like, well, if you really wanted someone different, you would have someone different. And then he was very vulnerable, and I love this because it's true. He's like, I just want to experience things, like I live life to experience things. And I thought that was very illuminating. Although this thing will maybe hurt him in the long run, he wants to experience this relationship, and his goal isn't to be comfortable and to stay stable. It's to experience things. Now, can you tell that he's an artist? Yes, me too. But remember that too, is like, yeah, comfort is great and stability conceptualize it when it's happening. Like last week, I could not explain to you why I was so sad or upset, and it was just something I was feeling, and I think we should live more in those moments where we just feel what we feel, and sometimes we don't understand it, but just allow yourself to feel it, because at the end of the day, it's not representation of like your worth, like, or if you're succeeding, like, it's just things that are occurring in your life, you know, and you are so strong and resilient and beautiful and such an amazing human that you are bound for hardships, and it's not a reflection of if you're worthy or not. You always are, and you can always overcome these things, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. And if you ever need community, we're here for you, because life is very difficult, but here you are safe. And even if you don't know who you are or who you're becoming or who you were, it doesn't matter. Here you are where you are right now, and it's beautiful. So that's kind of something I'm learning right now. It is like how to be uncomfortable and just to like not try and change it, just to kind of like feel that feeling. So yeah, let me know if any of that resonated. That's kind of everything that's going on in my life, which is like exciting but also very nerve-wracking. I'll keep you up to date about the tattoo and stuff. Let me know if you have any other questions, like hit me up, I can answer them on my next life update. But I'm so glad you're here. If you made it this far, make sure you leave a star, and I'll know that you are special. I'll give you extra love. And yeah, if no one's told you today, you are so loved and you are so admired. You are a breath of fresh air. You are triumphant. You are courageous. You are a dream to so many people. Do not forget that. Thank you for being here, and I send you a lot of love and wishes. I